When Yeshua comes to mikvah with the Spirit and with fire. We are called to recognize the covenant in which we are called to walk in. It will not be like the covenant I made with the forefathers when I took them by the hand and led them out of Egypt. He took them by the hand and led them out of Egypt because they did not remain faithful to my covenant, and I turned away from them. This is the covenant I will make with the house of Israel after that time, declares Yahovah. I will put my Torah in their minds. I will write them on their hearts. I will be their Elohim, and they will be my people. No longer will man teach his neighbor or a man his brother, saying, Know Yahovah, because they will all know me, from the least of them to the greatest. For I will forgive their wickedness, and I will remember their sins no more. By calling this new, he has made the first one obsolete, and what is obsolete and aging will soon disappear. This is what the Christian world says to say the law is done away with. It's not done away with at all, because they have got an extra word in their covenant and saying the new covenant is taking away the old covenant, and it's not true. What he is doing is he is taking the law and he is putting it in our minds and in our hearts. It's the same Torah that we have to take and partake in. So when we get to Matthew and people say that everything is fulfilled in Yeshua, next time someone says to you, why are you following the commands? Everything's fulfilled in Yeshua. Just say this to them: I didn't know you were Catholic. What do you mean? I'm not Catholic. Oh, yeah, you are. You just said everything's fulfilled in Yeshua. Because if everything is fulfilled in Yeshua, that means that he has fulfilled all prophetic promise, and it's all fulfilled. Because he says not one jot or tittle will be taken away from the law until all things are fulfilled, or until heaven and earth disappears. Well, heaven and earth hasn't disappeared, but also all things haven't been fulfilled. Oh, yes, the law was nailed to the cross. It's all fulfilled. Then you say to them, okay, if it's all fulfilled, what is the scripture that demonstrates your salvation? Jeremiah 31. Hebrews chapter 8. Then you take them right back to that place and you say, I just want to ask you a question. If everything is fulfilled, and the scripture we just read from, in Hebrews chapter 8, it says at the part of the covenant of this, it says, no longer will man teach his neighbor or a man his brother, saying, Know Yahovah, because they will all know me. I want to ask you a question. Do you believe in evangelists and the fivefold ministry? If you believe in sending out evangelists, you agree that everything isn't fulfilled. Because evangelists have to go tell people the message for the first time. But part of the renewed covenant is that no one will need to tell anyone, because they'll all know. Your salvation isn't even fulfilled because you are being saved. You don't have your heavenly body. You have the guaranteed seal, the Ruach HaKodesh.